Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead video for today. This one we're going to be talking about, of course, after yesterday's brand new teaser we finally got for the second half of the Walking Dead Season 10. I want to talk about, kind of your guys' response of it as well. Want to talk about Negan wearing a whisper mask in the trailer, and actually me missing it at first glance. However, I also want to talk about the hype for the second half of Season 10, comparing it to other hypes for other second half seasons of The Walking Dead, and where does the hype kind of go for this second half, kind of compared to some of the other seasons of The Walking Dead.
We've silenced the whispers.
Okay guys, so this is going to be doing another Walking Dead video for today. This one I want to talk about, of course, after yesterday's brand new teaser for the second half of The Walking Dead Season 10. This one, of course, I want to talk about, first off, okay, so, I kind of want to just jump into this one right away. First off, I want to talk about Negan wearing a whisper mask. So, I really like this a lot, and actually, yesterday when I did the breakdown, I actually totally missed this clip. It went by so quick that I honestly missed it. And, I definitely want to give my thoughts on it in this video. So, I mean, what are my thoughts on this? I just absolutely love this idea because, Negan's at the Whisper camp. Obviously, he has to do pretty much everything like the Whispers to really kind of try to get Alpha to trust him. So, I mean, I think this is really cool. So, we'll have to see. Obviously, we've seen Daryl in the past wear the Whisper mask in order to get Henry and Lydia out of the Whisper camp. But now we're actually going to get to see, for the first time, Negan wear a whisper mask. So, really cool stuff. I'm really excited to see that, and I figured I'd kind of comment on it at the beginning of this video, and it's really exciting. Definitely really exciting stuff. So, yeah, so the other thing is, I want to talk about kind of the hype of the second half of the season. In terms of, this hype kind of versus some of the other hypes for some of the other half seasons, I have to say that this is actually probably one of my most hyped, and I will let you guys know why. Is because in the past before, like season 7 and 8, definitely not as hyped as, or like definitely those are like, I'm more hyped for season 10 second half than I was for the second half of season 7 and the second half of season 8. Those were just terrible seasons, and they had pretty much no hype around them at all. Was I hyped to get to see Carl be killed? Like, no. Was I hyped to get to see the group slowly build up to fight? It's like, no, I wasn't. But, let's compare this year's season hype against last year's second half hype. So, for season 9, of course, they were kind of just introducing the Whispers, and, I found it to be very exciting, because we had to wait till February to get to see Alpha for the first time, Beta for the first time, Lydia for the first time, so it was very, difficult to wait. But the thing is that break wasn't that bad. It wasn't, because it ended, like, I think at the beginning of December, and then it returned at the beginning of February. So that was like 2 months. This year, we've had a 3-month break, which I don't like it, because it ended like midway through November, and it literally is starting at the end of February. Like, over 3 months we've been waiting for the second half of The Walking Dead Season 10. And, not only that, I feel like the first half of Season 10 really didn't give us as much as what we thought we were actually going to get. And because of that, I feel like a lot of people were really disappointed with the first half of Season 10. I was a little bit. I'm not going to say I hated it. I just think that the first half of Season 10, maybe they should have done something more. They could have done something better. And they probably should have had a more epic mid-season finale is my whole thing. But here's the thing, is that it looks like they're really trying to shove all the good stuff into the second half of the season, which is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all, but it makes me so excited to see the second half of the season, because we really got barely anything in the first half of Season 10. In the second half of Season 10, in terms of what we've seen, it looks like all the best moments of the season are going to be in that. So, for me, even though I was excited last year to see the introduction of the Whispers, and maybe some people disagree with that, and maybe people think that last year was more hype for them. Me, personally, the Whisper War is one of my favorite parts in the comics. I don't know if it's like my favorite part, but it's at least one of them. Right up there with the end of the prison, All Out War from the comics. See, All Out War in the comics was actually good. All Out War in the comics was actually like a really good storyline. The TV show, they just butchered it, but I really enjoyed All Out War in the comics, but the Whisper War in the comics is another part that I really, really enjoyed. And I have to say that after seeing the trailer yesterday, and not only that, but the trailer we saw a couple months ago, yeah, this is my most hyped second half in a good few years, to be honest, because the battle at Hilltop looks incredible. It almost reminds me of Game of Thrones, just the style of it. And, you know, the Alexandria stuff with Beta, we got Negan with the Whispers wearing a mask now, like, you know, it's just, it's so awesome. And I love it. Michonne's last episode, not knowing what they're going to do with her is really exciting to know as well. Any kind of callbacks to Season 3 with the Walkers on the chain. It looks like it's going to be a masterpiece, guys. So, let's just say, for me, this is one of my most hyped second half seasons, probably since the second half of Season 6, is what I'd say. Because getting to see No Way Out, knowing Negan's coming, that was a bit more hyped. But this is a very close second to that, to be honest. I am honestly, as the days get closer and as we get closer and closer, I just get more and more hyped every day for the return of The Walking Dead season 10. So, anyway, guys, write your comments in the comment section below. Are you guys ready? Are you guys excited for Season 10, Episode 9 Squeeze, which is less than a month from now? And we're still, you know, we're going to be doing tons of Walking Dead videos before that break. So, of course, if you're new here, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my Walking Dead videos. We do daily Walking Dead videos on this channel. And, of course, guys, really excited for The Walking Dead to return. Really, really excited after seeing Negan wearing a Whisper mask and really cool stuff. And, you know, where's your hype at? You know, compared to Season, you know, 7, 8, 9, compare that to Season 10. Because I really want to see, because I know maybe for the early seasons, like Season 2, 3, you know, 4, 5, 6, you know, those are probably seasons that have more hype, you know, probably, and will always be the most hyped seasons, because that was like the big chunk of time in Walking Dead where it was just, the hype was always there, you know, but for season, like from Season 7 second half to Season 10 second half, which one has been your most hyped so far? Has it been Season 9? Because I can understand that. Or is it Season 10? Or maybe, I don't know, for some reason, maybe is it Season 8 or Season 7? I don't know. So anyway, write that down in the comment section below. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys really soon for another Walking Dead video. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.